Addition and subtraction of radicals. Okay, we have 5 examples. Paano nga ba tayo mag-add at subtract ng ating radicals? Tingnan natin ang ating given. Meron tayong 5. As we can see from the given, ang ating given dito ay merong similar radicals. Same index at same radicand. Okay, number 1, 8 the square root of 5 plus 4 the square root of 5 minus 4 the square root of 5 plus 12 the square root of 5. Anong gagawin natin? Paano natin sagutin to? Ang gagawin mo lang, since magkakapareha silang merong square root of 5, bring down it. Kokopihin lang natin ang square root of 5, then i-add and subtract na natin yung ating coefficient. 8 plus 4 minus 4 plus 12. 8 plus 4 is 12 minus 4 the square root of 5. 8 plus 4 is 12 minus 4 plus 12. 12 minus 4 is 8 plus 12. The answer is 20 the square root of 5. Number 2, 3 the square root of 7 minus 2 the square root of 7 plus 4 the square root of 7 plus 5 the square root of 7. Anong gagawin natin? As we can see from the given, we have same index and same radicand. We only have to do is to perform the indicated operation. 3 minus 2 plus 4 plus 5. Ito yung ating coefficient ng ating radicals na may square root of 7. 3 minus 2, 1. 1 plus 4, 5 plus 5. The answer is 10. Then copy the square root of 7 will become 10 the square root of 7. Number 3 given, 8 the square root of 3 plus 7 the square root of 3 minus 4 the square root of 3 plus 24 the square root of 3. Anong gagawin natin? 8 plus 7 minus 4 plus 24. We're going to copy square root of 3 dahil lahat sila ay mayroong square root of 3. Then, 8 plus 7, 15. 15 minus 4, 11. 11 plus 24 is 35. Copy the square root of 3. Therefore, the final answer is 35 the square root of 3. Okay, given number 4, 9 the square root of 3 plus 2 the square root of 27 minus 4 the square root of 48 plus 3 the square root of 12. Yan, ang makikita naman natin dito, meron tayong magkakaiba ng radicand. Merong 3, 27, 48 at saka 12. Anong gagawin natin? Okay, since 3 ang ating pinakamababa, we can say that 27, 48, and 12 are said to be composite radicand. Pag sinabing composite radicand, meron pang factors na may perfect square ang ating radicand. Anong gagawin natin? Kukuhanin natin ang mga factors ng 27, 48, and 12. Ayan, ito na. 9 the square root of 3 plus 2 the square root of, yung 27, ang factors niya ay 9 times 3. At ang 9 ay perfect square. Minus 4, ayan. Ang 48 naman, ang factors niya ay 16 times 3. At plus 3, the square root of, ang 12 naman ay 4 times 3. Perfect square ngayon ang 9, 16, and 4. Ituloy natin, magiging 9 the square root of 3 plus 2, square root of 9, since perfect square siya, lalabas na yung kanyang root which is 3. 2 times 3, the square root of 3, minus 4. Kukuhanin natin ang square root of 16, ang sagot ay 4. Lalabas na si 4. Mamumultiply yun mamaya sa 4. The square root of 3 plus 3 times 2. Bakit 2? Dahil ang square root ng 4 ay 2. Then copy square root of 3, simplify. 9 the square root of 3 plus 2 times 3 is 6 the square root of 3 minus 6 the square root of 3 plus 6 the square root of 3. Okay, simplify uli natin. Babalik uli tayo sa similar radicals. We're going to add and subtract or perform the indicated operation. 9 plus 6 minus 16 plus 6, ito yung ating mga coefficient ng square root of 3. Then copy square root of 3, what will happen? 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 minus 16 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 6 is 5. Copy square root of 3, therefore the final answer is 5, the square root of 3. Number 5. Sa number 5 naman, 3 the square root of 18 minus 2 the square root of 8 plus 4 the square root of 50 minus 6 the square root of 32. Okay, ang ating 18, 8, 50, 32 ay pwedeng, tingnan muna natin kung siya ay composite. Ayan, yan. Okay, may factors pala tayo, ibig sabihin composite nga sila. Composite radicand. 3 the square root of, ang factors ng 18 ay 9 times 2. Factors ng 8, 4 times 2. Factors ng 50, yung radicand nating 50 ay 25 times 2. At ang factors ng 32 ay 16 times 2. What will happen? 3, the square root of 9 times 2. Anong mangyayari? Square root of 9, 3. 3 times 3, the square root of 2, minus 2 times 2, kasi ang square root ng 4 ay 2. The square root of 2 plus 4 times square root of 25 is 5. 4 times 5 is square root of 2 minus 6 times 4. Bakit 4? Kasi ang square root ng 16 ay 4. The square root of 2, simplify. 3 times 3 is 9. The square root of 2. 2 times 2 is 4. The square root of 2. Plus 4 times 5 is 20. The square root of 2. Minus 6 times 4 is 24. The square root of 2. Then, balik ulit tayo sa similar radicals. Okay, bring down natin, parehas lamang, copy square root of 2, then add and subtract the coefficient. Depende sa given nating operation. 9 minus 4 plus 20 minus 24. Ang sagot, 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 plus 20 is 25. 25 minus 24, the square root of 2. Ang sagot ay 1, the square root of 2, or square root of 2. Pwedeng hindi na natin ilagay ang 1 kasi understood na merong 1 na numerical coefficient. Okay, next, letter B naman. Tapos na tayo sa addition and subtraction of radicals. Ang letter B naman ay multiplication of radicals. Meron ulit tayong given. Number 1, how to multiply square root of 3 times square root of 3. Okay, ang sagot lang dyan ay 3. Nakakancel lang natin yung ating radical sign or square root symbol. O kaya naman kapag minultiply natin sa original process, magkakaroon tayo ng square root of 9 at kukuhaanin din natin ang square root of 9 which is 3. Ang shortcut dito, kung ano lang yung radicand na nagkapareha sa kanila, ang sagot lamang ay radicand 3. Number 2, square root of 5 times square root of 2. Ang sagot dyan ay square root of 10. Minultiply lang natin. 5 times 2, 10. Then, nasa loob siya ng square root. Yung radical sign natin. At ang square root of 10 ay prime radicand. Wala nang ibang factors na may perfect square. Next, number 3, square root of 2 times square root of 10. Ang sagot dyan is square root of 20. Since ang radicand 20 ay hindi siya prime, siya ay composite, hahanap tayo ng factors. Ang sagot dyan ay 4 times 5. Factors na may perfect square. Kaya makukuha natin ang square root ng 4. Ang sagot 2 the square root of 5. Number 4, 3 the square root of 5 minus 2 the square root of 10. Ayan, dito sa given na to, medyo komplikado dahil meron tayong numerical coefficient sa labas. Ang gagawin natin, pwede nating i-multiply directly. 3 times 2, yung ating coefficient, which is 6. Then 5 times 10, yung nasa loob, yung radicand, 50. Then hahanap tayo ng factors ng 50 na may perfect square kasi ang radicand 50 ay composite radicand. Ayan, 6 the square root of 25 times 2. Ang square root ng 25 ay 5, kaya mamumultiply 6 times 5, 30, the square root of 2. Ito yung ating final answer. Another example sa multiplication of radicals, number 5, is square root of 3 times, meron naman tayong binomial, square root of 5 plus 2. Anong gagawin natin? Para lang din sa ating polynomial, kung paano tayo nag-aano sa special products, ganun din. May radicals lamang. Paano yon? Distributive property. I-multiply muna natin ang square root of 3 times square root of 5. Then saka natin i-multiply yung sa second term. Square root of 3 plus or times 2. Ang ating multiplier dito ay square root of 3. Okay, gawin natin. Square root of 3 times square root of 5. Ang sagot is square root of 15 plus 2 times square root of 3 to the square root of 3. Okay. Ito na yung ating final answer dahil ito ay simplified na, prime na yung ating radicand. Next, number 6. Square root of 2 times binomial term square root of 2 minus 3. Anong gagawin natin? Ganun lang uli natin, distributive. Square root of 2 times square root of 2, which is 2, minus 3 the square root of 2. Ang operation ay kinopya lamang. Then pinagsama natin. Bakit hindi pwedeng i-multiply ang 3 sa square root of 2? Kasi ang 3 ay walang radical sign. Ang square root of 2 naman ay merong square root symbol. Okay, next, number 7. Dalawa namang binomial na may radical form. Square root of 3 plus 5 times the quantity of square root of 3 minus 5. Kapag ganito ang given natin, pwede nating i-apply ang sum and difference of, yan, sa special product natin, sum and difference of two binomials. Okay, square root of 3 plus 5, anong ginagawa natin ng ating special product na yan? Okay, FL method. Imumultiply lang natin ang first, then imumultiply din natin yung last term, yung ating constant term. Gawin natin, square root of 3 times square root of 3, ito na yung magiging sagot natin, 3 minus 25. Dahil ang 5 times 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. And simplify it, 3 minus 25, the answer is negative 22. Okay, next, number 8. The quantity of square root of 5 plus 2 squared. Paano naman ito? Yung square of binomial terms, ganun lang din. May radicals lang. Square mo yung first term, then copy the operation, multiply mo lang product or twice the product of first and second term or last term. Okay? Then, square the last term. Okay. Square of binomial. Square root of 5 squared is 5. Ito ang magiging sagot natin. 5 plus 2 times 2. Then times square root of 5. That is 4 the square root of 5. Kinopya lang yung operation na plus. Then, square natin yung second term. 2 squared. That is 4. Therefore, we're going to simplify. I-add natin yung constant ng 5 at 4. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 4 the square root of 5. Tandaan, bawal nating i-add ang 9 plus 4 dahil ang 4 ay coefficient ng square root of 5. Therefore, we can say that 9 plus 4 the square root of 5 is the final answer in number 8. Okay, next, number 9. How about this given? The quantity of square root of 3 plus 2 times the quantity of square root of 5 minus 7. As we can see here, magkaiba ang ating first term and at the same time, magkaiba din ang ating second term. Anong gagawin natin? FOIL method. Okay, sa ating polynomials, i-apply din natin ang first, outer, inner, and last. I-multiply muna natin ang square root of 3 times sa kanyang first square root of 5. Ang sagot, square root of 15 minus square root of 3 times negative 7 is negative 7 the square root of 3. Plus, yung ating second multiplier naman, which is positive 2. Multiply natin, pinaka-inner, 2 times square root of 5, 2 the square root of 5, minus 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. Therefore, the final answer is 15 or square root of 15 minus 7 the square root of 3 plus 2 the square root of 5 minus 14. Ito na yung final answer natin kasi wala na tayong masisimplify. Okay, next. Sa letter C, division of radicals. Okay? Number 1, square root of 16 over square root of 9. Okay, as we can see here, we're going to divide the given radicals. Ang pinakamadaling paraan dito sa ating given number 1, kuhanin natin ang square root directly. Okay, kuhanin natin. Ang magiging sagot dyan, square root ng 16 ay 4, square root of 9 is 3. Therefore, the final answer is 4 over 3. Next, sa number 2 naman, given square root of 8 over square root of 2. Iko-convert natin ang ating radicals into single radical. Yan, square root of 8 over 2 equals square root of 4. At ang 4 natin, radical 4 ay perfect square. Ang sagot ay 2. Next, number 3. Paano naman ang given number 3? Iba naman ang condition ng number 3. Square root of 10 divided by square root of 2. Iko-convert natin into single radical. Square root of 10 over 2 equals 10 divided 2 is 5. Square root of 5 ang final answer. Okay. Next, number 4. Ayan. 2 the square root of 3 over 8 the square root of 9. Ang pinakamadaling paraan dito, pwedeng hindi na tayo mag-rationalizing the denominator. Ang gagawin natin, i-simplify uli natin ang square root directly. 2 the square root of 3 over 8 times square root of 9 is 3. Therefore, 2 the square root of 3 over 8 times 3. Then simplify, get the product. 2 the square root of 3 over 24. And as we can see, we are going to reduce to lowest term. Ang 2 over 24i is equivalent to 1 over 12. Since ang 1 ay 1, we don't need to write 1. Therefore, the final answer is square root of 3 over 12. Next, ito naman ang ating case na gagawa natin ng rationalizing the denominator. Okay, number 1, 10 over square root of 5. Pag sinabing rationalizing the denominator, imumultiply natin ito sa kanyang denominator na may radicals. Okay, alin dito ang ating denominator? Square root of 5. Dito natin siya imumultiply. Square root of 5 over, gayanin uli natin, square root of 5. Then, proceed na tayo sa proper multiplication, parang fractions. Numerator times numerator, then denominator times denominator. What will happen? 10 times square root of 5 is 10 the square root of 5, then square root of 5 as our denominator times square root of 5. Ang sagot lamang ay 5. Then, simplify natin. 10 divide 5 is 2. 2 the square root of 5. Ibig sabihin, ang final answer natin dito sa given number 1 ay 2 the square root of 5. Given number 2, again, rationalizing the denominator. Ano ang ating denominator dito? Square root of 2. Correct. Okay? Square root of 2 over square root of 2. Lalagyan lang natin sa numerator at denominator. Then again, proceed ulit tayo sa proper multiplication of fraction. Square root of 7 times square root of 2, ang sagot is square root of 14 over square root of 2 times square root of 2, the answer is 2 only. Okay, now, as we can see, 14 or radicand 14 is what we call as prime radicand. 14 is composite number, but as a radicand, this is what we call as prime radicand. Wala nang ibang factors ang ating 14, kaya ang final answer na ay square root of 14 over 2. Next, another example of division of radicals. This process is what we call as conjugation process. Okay, number 1, 2 over 1 plus the square root of 3. Pag sinabing conjugation process, sa conjugate natin or pag conjugate ng ating denominator, nagpapalit tayo ng operation. Okay, as we can see here, ang ating denominator dito ay binomial. 1 plus square root of 3. Saan ngayon natin siya imumultiply? Sa kanyang conjugate operation, yung kabaligtaran ng operation. Kung siya ay 1 plus square root of 3, what will happen? We will be using 1 minus square root of 3 over copy 1 minus square root of 3. Then simplify natin, 2 times 1 minus square root of 3 over product ng ating dalawang binomial sa denominator, sum and difference. 1 plus square root of 3 times 1 minus square root of 3. I-apply na ulit natin, 2 times 1 minus square root of 3 over yung ating FL method product, 1 times 1, first to first, then last to last. Square root of 3 times negative square root of 3 is negative 3. Then what will happen? Simplify. 2 times the quantity of 1 minus square root of 3 over negative 2. What will happen? I-divide natin ang 2 divided by negative 2. The answer is negative 1. Bring down 1 minus square root of 3. Then, i-distribute natin by multiplying the multiplier negative 1. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1 plus negative 1, y plus. Because negative 1 times negative square root of 3 is positive square root of 3. If we're going to arrange it, it's okay. What will happen is square root of 3 minus 1 is the final answer. Given number 2 sa ating conjugation process is square root of 3 over square root of 2 minus 5. Okay, ano ngayon ang ating binomial denominator? Square root of 2 minus 5. Correct. Okay, sundan nyo ako sa ating video ha. Isulat uli natin ang ating square root of 2. Papalitan naman natin ang sign kasi ang conjugate operation ng square root of 2 minus 5 ay square root of 2 plus 5. Kopyahin uli natin sa ibaba, square root of 2 plus 5. Then proceed tayo sa proper multiplication. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Square root of 3 times the binomial square root of 2 plus 5. What will happen? Then get the product of two denominators, binomial, square root of 2 minus 5 times square root of 2 plus 5. Then, ano mangyayari natin? Square root of 3 times square root of 2 sa ating numerator, square root of 6 plus 5 the square root of 3. Then, FL method product uli. First times first, last times last. square root of 2 times square root of 2, ang sagot ay 2. Then, negative times positive, negative. 5 times 5, 25. Simplify natin, square root of 6 plus 5 the square root of 3 over 2 minus 25 is negative 23. Therefore, the final answer is square root of 6 plus 5 the square root of 3 over negative 23.